Counselor Santinello?
Present.
Present. Counselor Perez?
Present.
Present. Counselor Whitfield? Absent. Counselor Govan?
Present.
Present. Counselor Allen?
Present.
Present. Counselor Brown?
Present.
Present. Counselor Delgado?
Present.
Present. Counselor Click Bruce?
Present.
Present. Counselor Edwards?
Present.
Present. Counselor Kern?
Present.
Present. Counselor Davila?
Present.
Present. Counselor Fenton?
Present. Will the council and our guests please rise for a moment of silence? Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, will you please take over the agenda?
Good afternoon. The first item on the agenda will be the adoption of the City Council rules for the 2024 legislative year.
Okay. Is there any discussion on the adoption of the rules as circulated?
If any of the members need an extra copy, I do have them available here in printed version.
Yeah.
How we do?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll get it later.
No. We don't.
Any
If any-
discussion or comment on the rules? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
On acceptance of the 2024 council rules, Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Santinello.
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Perez.
Yes.
Point of order.
Councilor Brown.
I know in previous debates, we had an issue with a person being able to speak and then calling. Is that within this?
There is one of the rule amendments this year is a change proposed by Councilor Davila, which would prohibit a member from calling the question if they have already spoken on that matter. That is a part of the rule package.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Councilor Brown, yes. Councilor Delgado.
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Click Bruce.
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Kern.
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Davila.
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Fenton.
Yes.
Yes.
More than sufficient.
Did
The
you vote,
rules.
Councilor Govan?
I don't think we voted.
Councilor Govan?
Yes.
Yes.
And Council.
Councilor Allen?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Whitfield will be marked as absent.
More than sufficient. The rules for 2024 are adopted. Next item, Madam Clerk.
The next item is the election of the City Council President. Councilors can nominate a candidate for the City Council for 2024 legislative season. Do I have a nomination?
Madam Clerk,
Councilor Edwards?
it is with my great pleasure and honor to put forth the name of Michael Fenton, attorney, as our next president of the City Council for the year 2024.
Second.
Second.
Councilor Edwards nominates Councilor Michael Fenton. It's been seconded by Councilor Brown. Are there any other nominations? I say again, are there any other nominations for City Council President? Hearing none, I'm going to make a roll call voice vote. So I remind each of the members that they are to vote by saying the name of the councilor. Councilor Walsh.
Michael Fenton.
Michael Fenton. Councilor Santinello.
Michael Fenton.
Michael Fenton. Councilor Perez.
Michael Fenton.
Michael Fenton. Councilor Whitfield, absent. Councilor Govan.
Michael Fenton.
Michael Fenton. Councilor Allen.
Michael Fenton.
Michael Fenton. Councilor Brown.
Michael Fenton.
Michael Fenton. Councilor Delgado.
Michael Fenton.
Michael Fenton. Councilor Click Bruce.
Attorney Michael Fenton.
Attorney Michael Fenton. Councilor Edwards.
Attorney Michael Fenton.
Attorney Michael Fenton. Counselor Curran.
Michael Fenton.
Michael Fenton. Counselor Davila.
Michael Fenton.
Michael Fenton. I declare that City Councilor Michael Fenton has received sufficient votes to be elected as City Council President for the 2024 legislative season. At this time, I would like to give Michael Fenton the floor.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Clerk, and thank you to my colleagues for entrusting me with this position again. I take it with great seriousness and pledge to you that over the course of the next year, I will do everything I can to advance our interests collectively as a body. I don't have a written speech today, but I would like to say a few words. It is New Year's Day, and we all just came from Symphony Hall from a long and exciting inauguration ceremony, so I promise to be quick. But coming over from Symphony Hall today, I was reminded, as I hope all of my colleagues were, about the solemn oath and promise that we make to the people of this city when we serve in this chamber. And that oath is to put forth our best effort for each of the 160,000 residents of this fine city that we all love. And I was thinking as I was walking over here about the last time I was sworn in as council president and recollecting on the speech that I gave at that time. And I said then something that I still believe today, which is that Springfield's diversity is absolutely its greatest strength. And for those of you who are here today to witness our organizational meeting, that diversity is on full display in the council chambers. We have members from every single walk of life, and it makes us a stronger and more deliberate body. Thank you. We have people who have led for decades on women's issues, the Bennett and Walsh family who've been involved in Springfield and Hampden County politics for generations. We have people with experience in insurance and in healthcare and returning to public service after decades of commitment to public and economic advancement, community advocates, people fighting for the underserved each and every day in terms of healthcare and nonprofit and housing work, mental health experts, neighborhood council presidents, college professors, former Fortune 100 executives, state legislative policy directors, Department of Correction leaders, people have led in the gaming industry, coaches, teachers, former transportation officials, corporate attorneys, real estate attorneys, town managers, EMTs, from every single walk of life, people who lead in DEI on an executive level across the state. And those diversity of perspectives are what makes Springfield great and are what makes it such a great honor to be here and to be a part of this chamber and to serve with all these colleagues. So for over 100 years, this building and this room has been the place where legislative business for the city of Springfield has taken place. And we are a testament to that strength and endurance. We are Springfield, she is strong, and I could not be more proud to be leading you in this next session for 2024. So with that, Happy New Year to everybody, and I declare the 2024 legislative session for the Springfield City Council in order. The next item, Madam Clerk.
The next item is the election of the City Council Vice President.
Madam Clerk,
Counselor?
it is an honor for me to nominate Melvin Edwards for Vice President 2024.
Second.
Counselor Maria Perez nominates Counselor Melvin Edwards, which has been seconded by Counselor Malo Brown. Are there any other nominations for Vice President? I say again, are there any other nominations for City Council Vice President? Hearing none, I will now call the vote and I ask each counselor to please say the name of the candidate that you wish to vote for. Counselor Walsh.
Melvin Edwards.
Melvin Edwards. Counselor Santinello.
The Honorable Melvin A. Edwards.
The Honorable Melvin A. Edwards. Counselor Perez.
Melvin Edwards.
Melvin Edwards. Counselor Whitfield.
Abstain.
Abstain. Counselor Govan.
Melvin Edwards.
Melvin Edwards. Counselor Allen.
Melvin A. Edwards.
Melvin A. Edwards. Counselor Brown.
The Super Honorable Melvin A. Edwards.
The Super Honorable Melvin A. Edwards. Counselor Delgado.
Melvin Edwards.
Melvin Edwards. Counselor Click Bruce.
Melvin A. Edwards.
Melvin A. Edwards. Counselor Edwards.
Melvin Edwards.
Melvin Edwards. Counselor Curran.
Melvin Edwards.
Melvin Edwards. Counselor Davila.
Melvin Edwards.
Melvin Edwards. Council President Fenton.
Melvin Edwards.
Melvin Edwards. I declare that Melvin Edwards has received sufficient votes to be elected as City Council Vice President.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's always an honor to stand at this podium. It's always a privilege to stand in this chamber. I'm going to be brief in my comments, and I wrote them down so that, as many of you who have had conversations with me in the past know, that I have a tendency to ramble. First of all, as I start, I'd like to acknowledge the entry of my mayor, our mayor, Dominic J. Sarno, has just arrived. We congratulate him on his inauguration. I congratulate all of my colleagues on their election to the council. And I would like first also to start by saying thank you to my colleagues. I'm sincerely appreciative and honored to have the privilege to serve as your vice president for the 2024 calendar year. May I begin by giving thanks to God, my wife, family, and many supporters. I will only be successful carrying out my duties and responsibilities with the support of many people in this building and across the city. To you all, please do not hesitate to advise me, offer sound counsel or direction. It is my hope always to be humble, patient, and willing to listen. I won't promise that all of our conversations will be short, but I will try. I'm honored to be one of the 3 original ward councilors, and along with the matriarch of the council, Councilor Walsh, one of this body's 4 longest-serving members. It is with great gratitude that I thank those who envisioned this imperfect system. The elections are over. The voters have spoken, and now they expect us to be about the business of the people. Often we've heard the terms the people and the community used quite often. Well, allow me to suggest that a definition of those terms are important, because in theory, they should be inclusive, not divisive. The oath that we take as councilors is to serve all the people, all the residents, regardless of color, heritage, economic status, or neighborhood, and to represent and serve all, even those who do not view the world or the city through the same lens that we do. I'm not equipped to address all of society's inequities, but I am willing to acknowledge I have a duty to try to make things better for everyone. Our words matter. Our relationships matter. If we are to open the doors to opportunities and to hope, offer hope, we won't be successful by tearing down others. I respectfully ask that we show compassion, empathy, and respect to all that we serve. Finally, Just because you say it repeatedly, and you say it loudly, don't make it true. Thank you.
Congratulations, Councilor Edwards. Next on our agenda is the drawing of seats for 2024. Before we do, I want to just recognize some dignitaries who have joined us here today. We're joined, as Councilor Edwards said, by His Honor Mayor Sarno. Mayor Sarno, we'd love to have you come join us up here. Thank you. We're also joined by State Representative Bud Williams, former member of this chamber. State Representative Carlos Gonzalez. State Senator Adam Gomez, former member of this chamber, and State Representative Orlando Ramos, also a member of this chamber. I also want to thank and acknowledge my family for being here, my loving husband John, my mom and dad, my sister Taylor and Brittany, my brothers-in-law Jake and Joey, and my nephew and godson Owen. Okay, Madam Clerk, we'll now have the drawing of seats, as is council custom for 2024. And for the public here, what we've got is a cigar box that has some numbers. And councilors are going to get assigned a number 1 through 12, and that will determine the seating order for next year.
No cheating.
Pick one.
There's no number. Oh, no.
Nine.
I wanted a new color to be number 1.
And I cleaned out my desk.
She already got one, right?
12.
That's the best one.
Yeah, I was number 1. No, we got to divide more.
5.
Where you are?
We got her same seat.
6. No.
What's that get? 2. 2.
I'd rather not have. You know, it's cheating already.
3.
6.
Oh.
Right here. I'm right here. 5. I'm right here, right?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Trey.
Yeah, here. Here.
I just gotta move over a little.
4.
4.
Yep.
You're right here. Right there.
10.
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
Just give a better chance. Just give a better chance. 8.
The camera, you gotta turn.
I'll be right next.
7.
Get you with 6.
Very nice.
We'll leave it all right. 3 is.
Congratulations, councilors, on your seats for 2024. Okay, any other business, Madam Clerk?
There is none.
Okay, this council will stand adjourned until this coming Monday, January 8th. That'll be our first regular meeting of the year. Happy New Year.